Did you catch Meghan Markle's latest so-called culinary escapade on YouTube? The one where she gamely demonstrated a simple fruit platter, all while wearing a Cartier watch and a silk dress. It is tough to pinpoint exactly when draping yourself in luxury became the new definition of everyday domestic bliss. But the internet is eating it up. In a world where Prince Harry's memoir and royal drama often steal the spotlight, Meghan's sudden shift to cooking show host has sparked an entirely different conversation. And let's be honest, nobody saw that coming. Let's dive straight into the details because the internet has been buzzing with dissection. It all started with a single lemon, one innocent yellow piece of citrus that refused to cooperate with Meghan's attempts at peeling or slicing. No matter how the knife touched the lemon, it stayed stubbornly intact. That moment felt about as authentic as a reality show reunion, complete with stiff smiles and awkward cuts to the camera. It raised more than a few eyebrows, leaving viewers asking if they were watching a cooking demonstration or a magic trick. Then came the pretzel crisp reveal. Meghan made a point of showcasing homemade pretzels, but halfway through, she tore open a bag of store-bought snacks, poured them into another bag, tied it with a ribbon, and slapped on a handwritten label. Suddenly, we were expected to believe this was a heartfelt gift for her guests. It might have passed for a cute moment if it had not felt so carefully choreographed. After all, if you want to claim something is homemade, at least hide the plastic packaging. The questionable choices continued with her rainbow fruit platter. It was not revolutionary by any means, but a few vigilant viewers noticed she never rinsed the fruit before chopping it. In an age of heightened health awareness, that stood out like a sore thumb for someone who claims to be highlighting kitchen skills. Topping off these odd choices were her famously green waffles, which looked suspiciously like the frozen variety one might find at the grocery store. Despite claims of using her own waffle maker, some fans just were not buying it. Even more distracting than the cooking faux pas were her outfits. She seemed to transform the simple act of stirring a bowl into a high-fashion affair. Imagine wearing a cashmere sweater and skirt while kneading dough, or strolling through a flower garden in a designer dress and expensive jewelry. The optics were jarring. It is one thing to present yourself as a lifestyle icon, but quite another to call it everyday simplicity while gleaming with luxury. Social media pounced on these moments faster than you could say lemon fail. Twitter was awash with memes mocking the pretzel crisp scene, with users creating their own parody videos of homemade snack projects. Instagram lit up with comments calling the entire production artificial and over the top. One of the most biting critiques labeled it the real tragedy of modern celebrity culture, which is both brutal and oddly poetic. Still, not everyone is sharpening their pitchforks. A small group of supporters argued that the show was just light entertainment, insisting that you do not need Michelin star skills to share a few cooking ideas. They pointed out that Meghan was never billed as the new Julia Child, and that people might be expecting too much from a casual video. However, the comparisons to Catherine were inevitable. Social media reminded us that Kate has been spotted flipping pancakes with ease and creating tasty treats without much fanfare. The contrast is stark. One duchess is slipping on an apron and doing the work, while the other is donning fancy attire to peel or attempt to peel a lemon. It is not just about the recipes. It is about whether the personality behind those recipes feels genuine. Behind the chaos of lemons, unwashed fruit, and store-bought pretzels lies a bigger conversation about celebrity branding. In an age where authenticity has become the highest currency, putting on an extravagant display can quickly backfire. Fans and critics alike can tell when something looks more like a vanity project than a sincere effort. The more a public figure tries to appear relatable, the more glaring it becomes when the reality does not match the narrative. So, is it really about the cooking, or is it about the disconnect between claiming simplicity and showcasing opulence? The next time Meghan Markle picks up a lemon, millions will be watching, waiting to see if she finally peels away the layers of performance or if another perfectly intact lemon will steal the show.